Doing this one outside today because it's a nice day. I don't know how many more we're going to have, so I want to take advantage of it. All right, so today I'm going to give you the answers for the crossword puzzle so that you can do your assignment for today, which is these sentences. All right, I'm also going to show you what to do with today's assignment to show that you watched the video and get full credit, okay? All right, so here we go. Remember, we had different colors here. Yellow, everyone should do general science terms. Purple, everyone should do scientific method terms. Bio students should do the green ones. Chemistry students should do the red ones. And environmental students should do the blue ones. You could have done others for extra credit. And so we're going to end up doing them all. But we'll start with the yellow words, one of which we have, thermometer. All right, so we'll just start near the top here and work our way around the yellows, then the purples, and then the other colors. All right, so 4 down. Our clue is, so you can follow along, write these down, or work on your own puzzle. Okay, I'll be go open it if you haven't. All right, if you've already completed it, you can just look and make sure everything is right. I'll be reading the clues off of another piece of paper so I'm not scrolling back and forth a lot. Okay, to make it look big like this on your screen, you just click on the zoom button, which is here. Just pick zoom in twice and it will be this size. Okay. All right, back to work. So we'll start here with 4 down, click on a box, type a letter. 4 down is the ratio of the distance an object travels and the time it takes to do it. That is speed. All right, this crosses another yellow word. All right, 6 across. The measurement of the heat in an object, which was kind of part of the clue here for thermometer, because you use a thermometer to measure this. Okay, 6 across is the temperature. Okay, got another couple yellow words here. Let's go with 13 across. The measurement of how far apart 2 points are. That's distance. Okay, just click and type like I showed you last week. All right, here we have 11 down. The ability to do work or heat, for example. Ability to do work, heat, light, sound. There's a lot of examples of this. Oops, sorry. It's energy. See? Rolling right along. You newbies. Okay, 18 down is one of those words. Observation of a process in the universe that cannot be tested. Like, there's one of these for gravity. You let something go. It's going to fall. We can't do it. We can't turn gravity off to test it. It just happened. There are other laws, like Newton's laws of motion, that you might be familiar with. Okay? That's this word. Okay? You can't get rid of the moving things or the forces in the universe, so we're stuck with that. This looks weird. No? Okay. And 19 down, the measurement of delay between 2 events. That's the definition of time. All right, and I think we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 yellow words. Okay. And then we're going to move on. So we're done with these. Move on to our purple scientific method terms, which are not going to come up in the order of the steps, but in the order of where they fit on the puzzle. Okay, 5 across is an educated guess that can be tested. That, of course, is our hypothesis. Okay, 2 down is related to this. 2 down is, that's not 2 down, I'm so sorry. That's 7 down. 7 down, statement of how something happens in the universe supported by evidence. So if you test enough hypotheses that are related and they keep coming out the same way, you have now done this. It's a theory. Atomic theory, cell theory. All right, Big Bang theory. All of those. 8 down is another one. 8 down is the procedure to test something scientifically. You do your testing in your experiment. That's where you see if your hypothesis is going to be found correct or not. As you predicted what you're going to do here, now you're trying it out in the experiment, see if it works. 9 down has an S in the middle of it. The expression of interest in a phenomenon. It's your starting point for the scientific method. So, of course, this is your question. All right, a couple more purple words. 16 down, interpretation of data from an experiment. What did you find? Did you support your hypothesis or not? That's what we're talking about here. This is your conclusion. And what steps left? 16 down, the interpretation. Sorry, not 16, we just did 16. This one's 20. 20 down, not 21. 21 down. Looking into what's already known about a subject. Okay, that's research. As a step of the scientific method. Find out what might already be known so you can formulate a better hypothesis. Okay? Now, if you need to pause this at any time to fill in words, of course you can do it. If you need to rewind and go back and start filling in, of course you can do that as well. Okay? Just a reminder that now I'm going to keep going back up to the top and take care of the chemistry students who have the red words. 1 down, maintaining the condition of an environment or neither creating nor destroying something. This comes up in chemistry with the conservation of matter, which is a law, or conservation of energy, conservation of mass. Where what you're talking about can neither be created nor destroyed. It's also what's going on here in New Jersey with the Pinelands Preserve. We're practicing conservation of part of the original environment of New Jersey. That's for environmental science. All right, 2 down. The amount of matter contained in an object. That's the mass. Okay, and 10 down. The center of an atom. It could also be the control center of the cell. All right, so I could have given this to biology as well. They had other words. It's a nucleus. All right. Now I see all 3 environmental words are right here. So we'll do environmental next. And then I see we missed a scientific method word. We'll get to that. I hope you know what it is. All right. So 14 across. The surroundings, including all features of the earth and organisms, is your environment. Right? This 12 down is a scientific method word, short, has a T in it. It is, the clue is your results, numbers, measurements, information found in an experiment. Those are your data. Okay, 17 across. Contamination of the air, water, or other parts of the environment. Pollution. And this one here, 22 across, the layer of the earth made of gases. It's the atmosphere. Source of all the weather. All right. And last but not least, the pinnacle of all sciences, biology terms. So we'll come up here to 3 down. The process by which living things produce more of their own kind. Part of the answer is in the clue. Produce is included in reproduction. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is 20 across. The basic unit of life. You're made of many of them. Some things are made of only one. The cell. And our last word, 23, the study of passing traits from parents to offspring. We talked about this in some of the extra credit videos over the summer when we looked at my pea plants and Gregor Mendel and his study of his pea plants. He was studying heredity. And there we go. We have a nice, complete crossword puzzle. So, what are you going to do for me today? Wednesday's assignment, that has to be in by the end of this week. You have to write 5 sentences. All right, you can use 1 vocabulary word per sentence. You can use more than 1. Okay, just click in the box, type away. You can highlight this and get rid of it if you want. I don't need to see that anymore. I'm done with that. All right, now, some of these words over here are called homographs, which means they're spelled the same way as another word. Okay? Now, when we see this word law in science, we're not talking about something that was passed by Congress. or the state legislature in Trenton. Okay, we're not talking about something that the police are going to enforce. Okay, so I don't want to see a sentence like, by law, you're only supposed to drive 65 miles per hour on the E-way. Okay, that's not the science meaning of law. All right, another one, example here, mass. If you want to use mass in a sentence, that would be great. Don't be mentioning going to a Catholic church on Sunday morning. All right? I also don't want to hear that Data is your favorite Star Trek character. Okay? Cell also has a meaning that's different from the science meaning, although they're kind of related in their derivation. Okay? So, use the science meaning of any word that has more than one meaning. All right, now, to prove that you watched the video and get full credit for this assignment, or if you came to a Zoom meeting, you'll be doing the same thing. Go to today's worksheet, click at the bottom, okay? Then go up here to the menu, pick Insert, Table. One by one is fine. Click on that little blue box. And now we have another box to type some information. And here's what you are going to type in. You're going to tell me what is the rule for using words with more than one meaning in your sentences today. Okay? So, get the caps lock off. If you use a word with more than one meaning, make sure it is the science meaning. Or make sure it is not the outside of science meaning, however you want to state this rule for your sentences. Okay? Put that in there before you hand it in so you can get full credit. Because then I'll know that you watched, you either came to a live meeting or you watched this recorded one. All right? There we go. I look forward to seeing you on another Zoom meeting if you didn't make it today. Thanks. Bye-bye.